Yeah.
Aslamjon Ortikov getting a flashy knockout yesterday with an amazing front kick up the middle to finish the fight,
Mm-hmm.
securing the
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 contract. And yeah, bruh, life is good for this guy at the moment, bruh. It was a
Finally.
really good performance. Like I said on the live stream, something that did stand out for me that might have been overlooked was that he was very defensively responsible,
Mm.
which is something that like I said might get overlooked there. But yeah, as always, he was being a showman. His antics were there for all to see. I'm all for it.
Mm.
Of course, it looks very good when it's coming off, but
Mm.
it works the other way as well. And you did make mention of the Super Black Aslam John possible fight. So yeah, BG, give us all your thoughts here, bro. Tell us everything.
So, again, I think you hit it on the head there in terms of a fighter that is possibly going to be a big problem for the flyweight division. I mean, it's the style, the antics, the characteristics, the charisma about Aslamjon makes him a good marketable fighter for one championship. Look, I don't wanna go, don't wanna overhype Ortikov too much in this particular fight, just because it was a short notice replacement for Petsukumvit. He wasn't supposed to fight against Ortikov. It's supposed to be Panpayak. Petsukumvit literally fought 2 weeks ago, and now he was on this card. So I did say coming into this fight, I don't think he's going to win. I think there's too little time. There's no game plan. Is he recovered enough? Is he conditioned enough? Petsukumvit I'm talking about now. 2 weeks is not enough. 2 weeks is not enough time for anyone. And I just feel like that kind of played dividends because you could see there was no game plan from Petsukumvit for this fight. He just walked. He was walking down, walking into the void, and then once he got close enough, he wanted to throw the hardest punches he can. And I think that wasn't how you. It's not how you're going to beat Ortikov. It's not how you're going to get him because Ortikov is just way too. He's Ortikov's best weapons is not even his strikes. His best weapons is his ability to move, his footwork. His footwork is what makes him such a tough opponent for people because you can't track him down. He's just so fast, and not even as fast as Nalek Oshinari, but fast in the sense that his footwork is just like because remember, this is flyweight. They're heavier than the atomweight guys. But Otikov moves like an atomweight guy. He makes a lot of these fighters miss. He's 22-0. He's 8-0 in the one championship right now. In all the fights that I've watched him so far, one championship, people can't touch him. They just can't touch him. His movement is just so brilliant in the way that he ducks his head, the way that he peeps and wobs, and the way that he just moves. It's like you miss every time you try to hit him. And that finishing sequence came in a way because Otikov was battering up Petsukumvit throughout the fight. Every time Petsukumvit would throw a kick, Otikov would catch it and would elbow to the quadriceps. He would knee to your hamstrings. He was basically battering up Petsukumvit to the point that when they got to the third round, if I'm going to throw something hard now, it's going to put you out because you have no way of recovering at this point. We're 3 rounds in now. You can't recover now. We're in the middle of the fight. I've beaten up your legs. I've taken you out. And that's why the finish came, bro. You could even see, I'm not sure if you noticed, AD, but before that finish, before that knockdown, before that this one here, the push kick, that right hand, the first knockdown came where Otikov was on the ropes, and he did a duck and threw a right hand and it landed. Before the knockdown where with the push kick, Otikov did something really interesting. He put his guard up and he just stood still. He just stood dead still. And I still told Nate, I think he's gonna set up a kill shot here. And I thought about it even when the fight was live. I was like, he's setting up a kill shot now. Because now he's not moving, he's not dancing, he's not doing anything like that. He's just standing dead still and he's like, I'm gonna set up a kill shot. Because then Petsukumvit threw his jab, overhand right. Petsukumvit threw a tip, he threw an overhand left. And I was like, you see, he's setting up a kill shot here. And then he threw a tip kick and then ended the fight. So it just shows you that the degree of and caliber of fighting that Ortikov has got is something to recognize. I mean, you don't go 21 years old, 22 fights in, and you haven't lost a single fight. That speaks volumes of the talent. It speaks volumes of where he's at in his career. And I feel like now that he got his contract, Super Black has been contacted for a while now. He was on a 3-fight losing streak. Now he won. He's back on the win streak, and he wants to make the flyweight division, right? He wants to make the flyweight division. So I would say if we don't give Aslamjon Super Black as his first fight under the new contract, then give him someone like one of the Stupinan brothers. That's the flyweight division. They there. There's Freddie Haggerty as well. That's also flyweight. That could potentially go up against Ortikov. No problem. No problem. I'll continue. So while AD is gone, I will continue. So there's a couple of good flyweight prospects that aren't contracted, but are very close to doing that, right? We got Akif Kulizada. We've got the two Stupinan brothers. We've also got who just fought on this card. Let me just get to his name here. No, that was strawweight. I was gonna say Ramadan on Dash. So I think maybe the older brother, the older on Dash brother. What is his name now? Why can't I get the other on Dash brother's name? Anyway,
Abdallah and Ramadan.
Abdallah. Yeah, I think Abdallah is flyweight. So, and you can correct us in the comments there. But I think there's a lot of flyweight fighters that are pretty much on the cusp of making a contract, right? And also, I think even though they're not contracted, I feel like they would give a very good fight against Ortikov or Sewer Black. So I'm saying Sewer Black now because of where they're at, right? In their career, Sewer Black needs an opponent in the flyweight division. He doesn't have one. Who better than someone like Ortikov, who also needs an opponent, and pretty much he's kind of been fast tracked here into title contention. Give him Sewer Black as his first fight. If you don't give him Sewer Black, personally, I would say there's a lot of other good fighters. There's Joanne Ghazali. There's the two Stupinan twins. There's Freddie Haggerty. All these guys are flyweight guys. There's Akif Kulazada. There's what's his name? Damn it, I keep doing the blank when I get to this kid's name. But there's Diego Paez. There's Sean Klamakau. There's a lot of good flyweight guys that I think Ortikov could be taking on that are pretty much in that. If there was a top 15 rankings, all those names I just mentioned now are top 15 guys. So the next fight for Ortikov is going to be a good one for sure. I think they're going to give him a really tough opponent. They might even give him Panpayak. I don't think they should give him Panpayak. Panpayak is pretty much over the hill at this point. So it's like he's barely been making fights of late, always injured, then comes back, goes on a win-lose streak. So it's like I wouldn't give him Panpayak really. I would say give him someone else, someone that's consistently doing well in this flyweight division.